So yeah, welcome to a start of a playthrough for Samus Returns. Not Samus Returns, ignore me, I'm going mental. Metroid Zero Mission, which is the remake of Metroid 1. Basically what would be considered as the director's cut as well, because there's a couple of extras in this which weren't in the original. So this is Samus's very first mission. So, Planet Zebus. I called the planet home once, in a peaceful time, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission. Samus Aran. We do enjoy a good, strong female character, so Samus, I think, is up there with Nintendo's finest. And straight away, getting our very first power-up, the ever-so-classic Morph Ball. Curling up into a little ball, jumping through little hoops. I'm not going to be going for 100% run in this game because that could take me many extra hours just to get to the finer things. But what I am going to do is I'm going to at least get all the main items that I need, pick up any power-ups I remember along the way, and try and get through it as quickly as we can. To cover more of the Metroid games. Yeah, the music in Metroid is just gorgeous. Metroid Prime has some absolutely outstanding music in it. But yeah, there's a lot of things hidden away in Metroid. I have 100%ed this game before, but a long time ago. But this seems to be one of those games I can come back and play, and because it does have quite a short playtime, I think my quickest run on this is just under 3 hours. It is a game you can just pick up and play through on a day if you feel like it. There's tons of replay value in this game, and like I say, it's just such a nice version of it. You know, if you're not trying to get everything. Yeah, let's see where we can go. First thing on our list of items to pick up is the long beam, because as you can see, my beam can only shoot a little bit far. I say first thing, we've already got the Morph Ball. Hey, long beam. Fire long distance shots. Press the L and the B button. So that's something else this game has, which the original didn't. I would certainly play through the Prime series before Metroid Prime comes out. I might miss 3, or I might use it as an opportunity to finally beat Metroid Prime 3, because I've never beaten 3, because I just get really bored with it. But Metroid Primes 1 and 2 are solid games, and I absolutely love them. 3 went in a weird direction, and I don't know, I just got really bored of it. So I don't need to go this way, but I'm going to go this way first to show you. We have a nice little area. Statue of Ridley and Kraid. Can't progress until we beat both of them, so have to come back here later. So yes, something else you can do in this game. You can shoot diagonally in this game, which you couldn't do in the original. The original was just up or forward. I can't wait to get my charge beam as well. And the Chozo statues are in the Game Boy Advance version, but not in the original NES version as well, which is handy because it just the original NES version had a map that was huge, but unless you were told where to go, it would either by a friend or by a Nintendo Power magazine. You could lose an awful lot of time just going through a lot of the scenery, which looks the same. The art style in the Metroid games, especially since they've been able to revamp them, is gorgeous. This wasn't, oddly enough, my first introduction to the Metroid series. My very first introduction to Metroid. Where's the map? Sorry, just losing track. There we go, going this way. My very first introduction to Metroid was Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, which is technically Metroid 4, which is the one before Dread in the timeline. So, you know, but it was a really nice. It was a really nice introduction to the series, and it just made me completely fall in love with the character of Samus. Hey, missile tank! I can actually do some damage. Only 5 missiles, though. Ah, use them wisely. For God's sake. Give me some health. Health, please. Thank you. That'll do. And I'm having my route blocked off. Ah, missed. That way. He's gonna run away. This guy was not in the original NES version that I'm aware of. The melee attacks and counters was definitely something they introduced for Samus Returns. You don't have any melee, you are purely weapon based in this. Your beam weapon eventually, oh, for God's sake, your beam weapon starts to get upgrades and power-ups as you go, but to begin with, like I said, you have a beam that can barely do a single blast and it can't even do it that far. You then get the long beam. The next thing I get is the charge beam, which is what I will be getting from this guy when I kick his ass. No, I can't cling to ledges yet either, Dante. That is a power-up that I will get, and I can't wait for it because, yeah, it's just one of those power-ups that just is. When you're used to having it, not having it makes it very frustrating. And I always forget that it's not a default ability; it is one you actually have to unlock. Which again is frustrating, but hey ho, that's the way things go. Get rid of these egg sacks. Go away, I need to get through. Thank you. Yep, that's a. I thought that was a bomb. Hey! Missile capacity. And here comes this guy again. Oh, missed. Come on. Oh, missed again. Ah, there we go. First guy down. This gives us the charge beam. I don't have them memorised, but there are certain familiarities in the early levels. By the time we actually get to later on in the game, there are certain parts where I just completely forget where I'm going. But yeah, as Dante says, if I press start, I have a map, which actually helps because you didn't in the original. Ah, lava. You just had to figure out where you were going and, you know, learn. And remember everything, or write it down on paper, or said by a guide from somebody. And these delightful places, map rooms, which fill in the map for me. Doesn't fill in secret areas, but it fills in main routes. So, again, yes, to an extent, the map does show where power-ups are. It doesn't show completely hidden ones, but it does show areas where you've been. So, like certain areas of the map off-cut, which if they're hidden you will never see. But I'm pointing at the screen like you can see, but that where there's the actual little circle in the map just above where it says Kraid in that corridor, the spots of power-ups that you've got, the circles are telling you that in that part of the map there is a hidden item. So again, most of the big items that you need are all basically part of the main story. It's almost impossible to miss them. The extra power-ups, however, are things like additional missiles. Every missile every missile container you pick up gives you additional 5 missiles. Energy tanks give you extra 99 health. You start off with 99, and it's the little pink spots in the top left corner which tell me how many tanks I've got. I've got 1 additional tank at the moment. So, okay, yeah, bombs are my next thing I need. Red doors you need missiles to get through, green doors you need super missiles to get through. Hey, my bombs! So I can now use bombs in a morph ball mode. So I actually have some kind of defense and maneuverability. And you can actually use bombs to jump to an extent before you get the jump, which is cool. That takes us up to 20 missiles now. Let's carry on. Okay. Oh yes, I remember. The door is locked because there are things I need to kill. There we go. I don't think there's anything up there. So currently we are on planet Zebus. Planet Zebus is, I don't want to say Samus's home world. It is the world she grew up on. Samus was raised by a group of alien beings called the Chozo, who were like very, very wise bird people. It's why she's like super acrobatic and stuff. And the suit that she has is of Chozo technology. The planet Zebus was taken over or ravaged by space pirates and Mother Brain, who basically just do what they want in the universe and pillage everything they got. They're basically space pirate Viking things. Very unpleasant, and they've basically eradicated all of the Chozo. So Samus has gone basically back to Zebus as a bounty hunter to get rid of Mother Brain and the space pirates. She's been tasked to do it as well, but she's tasked to do it by Galactic Federation, but frankly she's like, yeah, I'll do it for free because fuck these guys. The Mother Brain in the Captain N cartoon is, a bit of a joke in comparison. Far more intimidating and imposing in this. But yeah, basically Samus was orphaned by space pirates and then raised by the Chozo, who then were in turn, technically she was orphaned a second time by space pirates. So it's safe to say she doesn't like them. But the Chozos were pretty widespread throughout the galaxy. Zebus, I said, is the main story. Metroids come into it because Metroids are a life form which the space pirates like to try and use and weaponize. They are creatures which basically feed off energy. They are incredibly parasitic and incredibly hostile, but they just do what is in their nature. The space pirates are obsessed with trying to weaponize that, to have their own way. And if they ever try to do that, or if they do that successfully, then things are going to be... There's going to be big problems for everybody involved. I think I need the grip for this, but... one more attempt. Hey!